Here's another video about Charles Waterton's descendant, also called Charles, visiting the old family seat at Walton Hall. Charles Waterton was, perhaps, the world's first environmentalist and created the world's first nature reserve here at Walton Hall.
Vietnamese Australian, his mother's Vietnamese.
Oh, very good.
Oh, that arch is gonna go, isn't it? That is, no, it's definitely worse.
You don't mind if I film while you're
Of course not.
walking around?
No, it's fine, please. Hands down.
Sort of a historic moment, really.
Well, it is really, isn't it?
Well, Charles Waterton's wife was part Indian, wasn't she? American
His
Indian.
grandmother was, yeah, South American Indian.
I think she's buried in Sandal Church, quite nearby.
Right, okay.
I don't know where, but I don't know where the church is. But
Yeah. Because, yeah, there's an interesting, I don't know if you know this, but American Indians don't have facial hair.
Ah, interesting.
If you think
it's a
about
bit
it.
like the Japanese.
Yeah,
I think.
that's right. That's
Because they
right.
have the Ainu in Japan, in Hokkaido,
Yeah.
where their area and everything. I think they're the original inhabitants. But
Yeah, yeah, well, they're the hairy Ainu, aren't they? But yeah, they don't have facial hair, and I have a very light beard, and my father had to shave 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, I'm going to say 2 or 3 times a year or something. But yeah.
So you know, and it's obviously, you know, the genetic. Oh, it's a beautiful sight.
So that's where we're going to meet.
That's the hotel, isn't it?
Well, both.
Yeah.
That's just an annex.
Right. And the hotel sold. Do you know how much they got?
I haven't a clue. I'll probably be able to tell you. But
They mightn't want it, but it must be expensive.
we've got 15 minutes. So.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is beautiful.
Yeah.
But look at the lake. I mean, my
I
God.
know, I know.
We were just asking to have a nature reserve around it, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's just beautiful. So where are we meeting?
Just in there.
Oh, okay.
That's in 15 minutes. So.
Okay, all right.
My
Oh,
goodness.
it's just lovely. And what a lovely day to
Yeah, it's not actually raining. I think they found a cannon or something down there from the Civil War.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Well, they didn't they. That's the.
They've still got the knockers on the front door.
Yeah.
They.
You ought to get some identical for your own house. Sort of
Well, it's funny you should say that. I must admit, I thought, you know, making a quid. Take a copy of those things. I mean, I think if
Yeah.
they sell.
have them all around Australia.
Just can't, you know, make a casting and.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
It's not good. And that ivy's not helping.
No.
Well, as I say, it's probably holding it together at the moment.
It might
Charles.
be. Oh, sorry. Thank you. You get in the way of the workers.
No. You could offer them, if they gave you, if they gave you accommodation, you could offer to help fix that up, stabilise that. Don't stand on your knees.
No, thank you, dear.
Don't want it to fall down on you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I wouldn't want to take responsibility.
Yeah, this is where they did have the wedding pictures taken.
Oh, I can believe it.
So
Oh, no, look at
the ivy there. It's like a tree.
Are you ready, Charles?
That's like scaffolding, really.
That's it's also, as you can imagine, as it's growing, it's pushing it out.
Yeah.
No smile. Tummy in. No smile. No, not like that.
Coming out of my ears.
That's I'll send that home to the kids. People like that. Good morning.
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 Kids will like to see that. Mine's a swan too.
Hmm.
Oh, it's magic.
It's being squeezed out. Ooh.
Are you from an engineering
I'm
background?
an engineer,
Yeah.
civil engineer.
Did I read geotechnical engineer?
Geotechnical engineer,
Mhm.
yeah, to be precise.
No.
Around the back there was that.
The astrolabe, or whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't
Is that still there?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I just want
Hasn't been eroded by the rain yet.
Oh, God. It's a marvellous old building.
Yeah, and then the coat of arms up there.
Yeah. Better kind friend than friend kind.
They're the door knockers.
So where's the sandstone from? You started.
I don't know. It's probably built. I think it might have been the Berg quarry that's just over there. It's just in Walton. It's part of a farm.
Okay.
And then it ended up as a Victorian rubbish tip sort of thing.
Right.
Where you used to be able to find old bottles and stuff.
Oh yeah. So anyway, but there's local sandstone.
Yeah. And I think it was used for the wall and the Sandal Castle as well.
Right. Okay.
So it's certainly Yorkshire stone. I think she's gone inside.
She has.
Well, that's.
Ooh. Erosion.
Yeah.
Blimey. When I rang up to book the dinner, made the reservation, and there. It's over there. It's over there.
Over there. Yeah.
Hello.
See you there.
And you've got all these sort of.
And that's the Waterton crest.
Yeah. And also this here was the dining room.
The dining room's through there. I think it's over the old kitchen.
Well, this was the sitting room.
That's the spa now. So.
Right, my husband's Charles Waterton. He's the great grandson of.
So when was the last
this
time?
bloke.
When was the last time you'd been?
It would
A
have been in the
while.
80s.
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
I think the desk was over here.
Okay. Yeah, because
And
it went along and that. Yeah.
And we sat over here.
Yeah.
And you could sit there, and the restaurant was sort of up the back.
So that extension that's past the door might not have possibly been there or anything. Cause
They had a big sunroom, terrace area. And I don't. Was that across the road, Charlie?
What's that?
I mean,
The cafe.
you could only stay here, couldn't you? There wasn't the option to stay across the road.
Because it used to be squash courts at one point.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, no, I can't remember. I think there was something over the road.
It's been there a while now, but I think it
Because
keeps
we've got
extending.
all these at home,
Yeah.
plus more.
Yeah.
Oh, not too many more.
Huh?
Not too many more.
Yes, the sketches, all the sketches.
Sketches, yeah.
You're more than welcome to have a look around. I've got nothing in the Lakeside Library or Waterton
All
Street.
right,
If you want to
okay,
go and have a
thank
look.
you.
There's
Right.
just a
Okay.
leisure class going on downstairs, but aside from that, you can have, aside from that, you can have a walk.
Charlie would have liked to do this little class. Would have been up the tree. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So the restaurant is still here.
So the spa is in there now. The restaurant is
over
in the
there.
Grand
So,
Cafe.
so you can
there's-
only eat.
Yeah, we've got. If you want a coffee, we've still got the bar here.
So meeting somebody in the cafe about 5:30 in a few minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. And when you come for dinner, dinner's only there.
Yeah,
it's not in
it's
here
not.
anymore.
Ah, 'cause it used to be over the old-
In here.
I know the new ownership's changed
Okay.
the way we
It
operate.
was just a nice way
Yeah.
of doing it in a very nice hotel, and you sat in there and waited for your dinner, and then you went up the show to your table. It's a very nice experience. Oh,
Have a look.
things change. Okay. Okay, so they've.
It's a beautiful mirror, isn't it?
That is a beautiful.
Yeah. Bit Oh, okay. So
Bit OTT.
yeah, they've still got all that.
This is,
Ah, yeah.
I think this is Charlie's bar.
Charlie's bar.
Yeah.
My bar.
Make yourself.
The bar of a teetotaler.
Yes, exactly.
Considering he was a teetotaler, that's interesting. And it overlooks the lake.
Oh, it's a nice bar.
It's lovely.
It's nice.
And a swimming pool here.
Oh, nice. Hello, how you doing? Oh, and the pool with the lake.
It's like an infinity pool. And then there's a jacuzzi there,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Sort of.
Oh, it's
yeah.
lovely. Don't know what Charlie would have made of it.
He'd have been in there swimming.
He probably would have been. Yeah. Slip a crocodile in
Probably
there.
would have thought
Make
it
it a bit more
Well, they used to
fun.
have the Cayman in Wakefield Museum, the
Yeah.
actual one. Yeah.
Is it-
thought it nonsense.
Well, is
'cause
it
it'd
gone
be
back to
there.
Stonyhurst? Do you know?
I don't know, it might have done.
A lot of their
because
stuff,
I-
the stuff that was there went
I
back
know
to
it went back
Stonyhurst.
somewhere, but...
Yeah, I
The
think it went to
Stonyhurst a lot.
Stonyhurst.
They've got an amazing collection.
Did you go there?
Yeah.
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 Amazing
And
collection.
alumnus of Stonehurst as well.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the
Is that a family tradition?
I was the 5th generation, yeah. And
James
last.
was the last one to go.
I
Well,
wouldn't send my son to a boarding school.
we contemplated sending him for an extra year, but we.
Because I think just before that, they had to be educated outside the country in,
You
like,
did.
Belgium
you did.
or somewhere.
Well, that's right. And the school, the Stonyhurst school, was in Liège and then Bruges, because it, you know, as Catholics became undesirable in various places.
Yeah, and then I think they relaxed things a bit.
Then they
didn't
relaxed things here,
So-
and they were given it by. They were given a ramshackle country home by a guy called Weld, Thomas Weld,
Right.
who was.
Is that World?
Yeah, it's the same ones. Yeah.
Because I think they had a chapel in here as well, because they weren't allowed to practice in public.
Oh yes, there was a chapel here for sure. He had his own chapel. Top floor, I think it was. On top floor.
I mean, Barbara would know all that. She's a
Yeah.
bit of an expert, a lot of an expert on this. Yeah, there we go. Charlie's Bar.
Charlie's Bar.
That
There you go,
is,
Margaret.
I know, but that is really quite strange. I say, considering he was a teetotaler.
I have a bar in the bottom of my garden. So,
And it should have an apostrophe F, shouldn't it? But anyway,
It should be, it's
so they only get 9 out of 10.
they don't know how to spell properly,
Right, so 4 Americanos.
so they can
One with
they
hot
can
milk.
join the rest of the world who doesn't know how to spell. Look at this. Is that would be original? No. No.
It looks.
Yes,
Yeah,
it looks
I'd say
it.
so. Oh yeah, it would be.
It looks it.
I think there's a pub on Heath Common that's got panelling like that.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
came from the old hall there.
Yeah, it mightn't be from here, Margaret. It might
No.
have been moved, but it's certainly
Yeah.
of the time. I don't remember this. Were there pictures on the staircase? Were there pictures on the staircase? I seem to
I
remember.
can't remember that lot at
I
all.
seem to remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
Should have had got a lot of photographs.
Reminds me of 10 Downing Street. I went to a reception there.
Oh yeah.
And you're sort of coming down like the stairs here,
Yeah,
and
all the prime ministers.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. It's. Isn't it?
Okay.
I don't know if there's a-
Oh, here we are, Margaret.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Well, that's the thing about the wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Fancy that, yeah.
That's all right.
I just fancy sort of living somewhere like this. I don't know. It would be.
You have to have your own apartment somewhere.
It would, wouldn't you?
Within it.
And a bunch of flunkies to sort
You
of
just
look
you
after.
just have the rest for state functions, you know, where you.
Oh, good on.
The administration would be there, like the White House sort of thing.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't notice your Pink Floyd T-shirt. You have Pink Floyd.
Not really. It's just
Oh,
I didn't even know it was
just a
Pink Floyd.
t-shirt.
It's just called. It's a weird fish T-shirt. So
Oh,
I think
right.
they call the call things relating to fish rather than things presumably to get around copyright or something.
Okay. Well, I guess. Oh, someone's getting married. Look, with all the. Oh, gee, I'm glad I got it before. I'm glad I got it before all that.
It's the one that It's the one that works. I think that has the grimace on the face.
Yeah, because he's.
So he's quite happy.
Oh, look, I glued it on. He's obviously come off.
No, it's the grimace that.
So
Yeah.
that's the one.
There's not.
That's the one where he's happy because he's not being had his head
Head knocked
hit.
That's
Yes.
the other one.
And then-
Carol.
and then
Try
the-
other one.
That's right. No, that one works. Yeah.
And then the other one works there, and he's not happy about the.
Yeah, that's the one because he's having his head banged all
Yeah.
the time. Well, I think that's a disappointment that I know that management has to bring money in.
What?
Oh, the lovely dining rooms that are now a spa and whatever.
That dining room was beautiful.
Yeah.
But it was originally a kitchen, I think.
Yeah.
And then I think the coal came. The coal came from like across the thing because there's like
It was a barge, wasn't it?
yeah.
Oh, I've seen it.
I think in the funeral it was the one that
Yes.
took him to the. So you can see the dock on the other side there.
Is there a canal over there, is it?
No, that's just the dock where
Okay.
the barge would have come. And then if you look from the other side, you can. It's like arches.
Oh, okay. But that coal would have been brought here by canal, wouldn't it?
Well, the canal's only there, and it was transported by canal. So
Yeah.
I mean the canal right at the top of the lane. A few carts, a few
Yeah.
bring it over. So
That's lovely.
There was all the people around in their jogging outfits.
little birds there.
Yeah, little finch, yeah.
You have nice colourful birds in Australia, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, we
Oh,
do.
no.
Look at that little finch sitting on the
No.
There's one there as well, isn't there?
sitting on the. Oh yes, there's another one up there, and then one down there. You see?
No. Where is he, look?
There's the one on the bottom strand. He's about 20 metres away. He's preening himself. No, step this way. Step this way. Now you can see him. See him on the bottom strand? He's just flown off. There he is. That's
that
him.
one.
Yeah. And there's another one up there. He's gone to.
Oh.
That looks like it's the main electricity sort of
I think it is.
inlet.
I think it is.
I must have known. I wanted to see it. I just remember being up taking photos.
From the top, you could. It's probably a bit more overgrown than it was then.
Yeah,
with
it was all-
taller trees and
It was
everything.
all very.
But you could see the whole.
You
Yeah.
could see the whole, the lake and the building, and I remember taking a big panorama of it, which I've got somewhere in there, somewhere at home.
Well, nature is taking over the nature reserve, apart from
I-
the golf course, of course. But
I think it has, yeah. I think you're absolutely
10:30.
right.
yeah, we better get going.
It would have been the 80s.
Yeah.
Was
It wasn't was it our first visit to your first visit to the UK? Probably was actually.
Probably was.
But we didn't come back for some time, so
No.
it would have been. It would
So
have
it might have
been
been
85.
It was a maternity hospital as
Yeah.
well. So a lot of people around here were born here. I wasn't. I was born in my own house, in the bedroom that I used to have.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's his? You know, David Waterton. You spoke to David
I,
Waterton.
I didn't. I haven't spoken to him on the phone, but I think I communicated with his wife on
right.
on Facebook.
And he told me that I think it must have been in the early 70s. He and a group of people actually owned this place for a little while, but they couldn't.
Couldn't keep up with this.
I mean, this is when it was.
You've got to have the right
was
business
locked.
model for.
Oh, and this was when it was shut down as a.
Is this John?
Is this?
Hello.
This is Charles.
This is Charles.
Yes.
And I'm John.
Hello, John, Margaret. I'm an elbower.
Fine.
How are you going?
Hi. Good to meet you.
John, pleased to meet you.
How's you,
I'm Chris,
Well,
yeah.
we've done enough of this, haven't we?
Yeah. Now we know what each other looks like.
Oh,
Great.
Just been looking around the.
Yes, they let us go in.
should we go and have a cup of tea and sit down and have a chat?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Over there, though.
Over there.
I think,
Over there,
don't-
yeah.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how long are you over for?
We are in UK for 6 weeks. We've
Can I come to the
been.
other side? I'm
Well, no,
totally
of
different
course.
on that side.
That's
I
all.
can't hear Chris said.
We've got 2 more weeks.
I've got a son-in-law like that.
No,
I've got 2 son-in-laws
Sorry, you
like
got
that.
2 son-in-laws.
We've got death in one ear.
Both of them.
We've been here for just over a month. We've got
Right.
another couple of weeks to go,
Right.
and then we go to Europe, France and Italy for
The Grand Tour.
another 6 weeks.
Why not?
We do house exchanges,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
and we've done one in just outside Melton Mowbray,
Oh,
a
great.
place
Yeah.
called Frisbee on the Reek, delightful.
I
little
know
village.
Frisbee on the Reek.
Oh, Margaret,
Oh,
someone
do
knows
you?
Frisbee on the. You're the second person I've met.
My wife and I went to Leicester University.
Yeah.
I got my first job in Loughborough. When we got our first car, which of course was a Mini.
Yeah.
Where did we go to?
Iconic
Melton
British
Mowbray,
car.
because we wanted a pork pie. Sorry.
Iconic British car.
Absolutely. It was
Yeah.
bright green and horrible. Still.
Yeah. And so then you went to
Good
so
handling
you had a
though.
look at Frisbee.
Yeah.
It's lovely and
In a
really, it is so cute. Yeah.
Great
It is.
pub.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Good. Good. Good.